Our solar system extends much further than where the planets are. There will be numbers popping up on the screen representing the distance between that planet and the sun. Now let's take a journey through the planets in our solar system.
First, on our journey is the sun. At 4.6 billion years of age, it takes up about 99% of the solar system's mass. The sun is actually a star. In the middle of it, it can get to about 15 million degrees Celsius. The sun has a huge impact on Earth. For example, it is the main source of light for Earth, and the light from the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach Earth. Also, the sun has a huge influence on many early cultures. They saw the sun as a deity or god. The diameter of the sun is 1,391,684 kilometers.
Next stop is Mercury, closest to the Sun with a mass of about 330,104,000,000,000 kilograms. Being so close to the Sun, the daytime temperature on Mercury is scorching, reaching over 400 degrees Celsius. Mercury has no atmosphere, which means there's no wind or weather to speak of. Also, the surface of Mercury is very similar to our Moon. It has a very barren, rocky surface covered with many craters.
Second planet from the sun is Venus. The clouds are so thick that little light can even reach the surface. The light that does reach the surface is converted to heat and cannot escape the atmosphere, a greenhouse effect, making Venus the hottest planet at around 500 degrees Celsius. Venus is 108,200,000 kilometers away from the sun, with a diameter of 12,104 kilometers. The surface of Venus is often described as a stormy desert, full of many craters and can be very active with volcanoes. The planet was given its name because it was the brightest planet known to the ancients.
Coming shortly is Mother Earth. Unlike the other planets in the solar system, Earth is the only planet named after a god. Earth's name comes from Anglo-Saxon word erda, which means ground or soil. The Earth was formed approximately 4.5 billion years ago and is the only known planet to support life. Also, Earth is the only planet known to housing living things. Center forces pushes outwards at Earth's equator, giving it a slight waistline. Compared to the Sun, about 1 million Earths could fit in the sun's mass.
Next planet in the solar system is Mars, fourth planet from the Sun. Mars is a little more than half the size of Earth with a diameter of 6,779 kilometers. It is named after the Roman god of war and often described as a red planet due to its reddish appearance. Mars is home to the tallest mountain in the solar system, Olympus Mons. Olympus Mons, a shield volcano, is 21 km high and 600 km in diameter. Mars is the last planet before the asteroid belt, separating the inner planets to the outer ones.
The planet Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun and is 2.5 times more massive than all the other planets in the solar system combined, with a mass of 317.83 times Earth's mass. It is the first planet outside of the asteroid belt, the first planet that is considered an outer planet. It is one of the 5 planets known to be visible to the naked eye from Earth. It is primarily made of gases and is therefore known as a gas giant. Jupiter is also known for the Great Red Spot. It is a huge storm on Jupiter which has raged for at least 350 years. It is so large that 3 Earths can fit inside of it.
The sixth planet away from the Sun is Saturn. Saturn is known for the ring made of chunks of ice and small amounts of carbonaceous dust. The rings stretch out more than 120,700 kilometers from the planet, but are amazingly thin, only about 20 meters thick. Saturn isn't lonely with its 150 moons and smaller moonlets. Its diameter is 116,464 kilometers, and it is 1,433,000 kilometers away from the Sun.
Two billion 877 million kilometers away from the Sun is Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun. It's not visible to the naked eye and became the first planet discovered with the use of a telescope. Uranus is tipped over on its side with an axial tilt of 98 degrees, so it is often described as rolling around the Sun on its side. Uranus is the coldest planet and is referred to as an ice giant, with minimum atmospheric temperature of -224 Celsius.
Neptune, a bluish planet, was named after the Roman god of the sea. It was recently named the furthest planet away from the Sun, with Pluto classified as a dwarf planet. For Neptune to orbit the Sun, 164.79 Earth years would have to pass. Neptune is 49,244 kilometers in diameter and is 4,503,000 kilometers from the Sun.